Hello, folks, and welcome back to another awesome episode of Going Insane Podcast. Hamza, how are you doing?
I'm like, dun 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 dun, the bigger picture. Dun 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 dun, the bigger picture. Dun 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 dun, the bigger picture. Dun 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 dun, the bigger picture.
The title is tonight. I just made a random title. I'm like, don't make it. Don't make it
3 Bajlondis and 2 to the left, 3 to the right.
No. Don't make it a call. Don't make it a come. Oh, shoot! I forgot.
I think it was rainbow, sunflower, breathe.
No.
3 to the left, 4 to the right, 450, rainbow, breathe.
No, don't call it a comeback. I've been rocking this for years. I made it. I just titled that. Hamza, you seen any good movies recently?
Let's see. What did I see recently? I watched a movie called Flatliners recently. I think I was talking about that last time we were on here, though. I'm going tomorrow to see the new Kingsman movie. I've been looking forward to that, and I want to see the new Blade Runner, but I haven't seen either one of those yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Flatliners was great, though. I recommend that. I think I talked about it on the last podcast thing that we did. You know, basically, I remember we tried to get going, and then, all of a sudden you bailed on the show. Now, tonight, when we get really going here in a couple hours, are you going to be jumping out of here again, or are we going to go all night?
When we hit 10:30, I will be ending the show.
Is that that's your bedtime?
No,
or is that your curfew?
That's just what time I want to end the show at, dude. It's my show, my rules, so I want to end the show at that time.
Now, do you have a neighbor that comes over at 10:30 with a hockey stick and says, "Get the fuck out of here"?
No, that's just my agenda and what time I want to end the show.
Do you sometimes consider unforeseen circumstances as being an agenda bender? Like they bend the agenda?
Not in this circumstances, not in this community. You can't go,
So do you remember the accounting, I guess the guy that's... Oh, I gotta pause this, hold on. Sorry, all of a sudden the stream started playing in my headphones. Do you remember the counting guy from Sesame Street, the Count?
1, ha, ha, ha. 2, ha, ha, ha.
Would you ever think about making a character with that type of voice?
What, call him Count Bonerbiter?
Would you ever do some skits like that and create a new segment on YouTube?
Hello, my name is Seymour, and I would like to give you 2 hamburgers, 3 hamburgers, and today I'm going to show you how to properly probe yourself. Yes, ha 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 ha.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez. Oh, God. But, trying to think of here, I didn't get a chance to watch, just to let you know, I did not get a chance to watch Raw, or SmackDown because I was busy on both days.
Of course, I've actually heard that since WCW's out of business, they got swallowed up by WWF and became WWE. I heard that wrestling's not even really worth watching anymore.
It seems like it, Oh, by the way, man, I got to work at the Haunted Farm, just to let you know that.
Wow, man. And so, how much did you get paid for that? Do you mind me asking? Can we see your tax returns? I'd like to see your tax return.
I'd rather not discuss that.
Oh, we can't see your tax returns?
No, why would I show you my tax returns?
I mean, all the other people that do podcasts show their tax returns, I think.
Nah, I seriously doubt that Joe Cronan or, Ken from the Foul Mouth Network would show their tax returns.
Who's Joe Cronan?
He's a YouTube friend of mine. You know who Joe is.
Yeah, I know. I'm busting the balls here. Busting the balls. Ball busting. You're boner biting, I'm ball busting. What kind of show is this?
But, folks, I just want to show, when we do take calls tonight, and this is to you, Hamza, too, we'll be taking calls one at a time. So, if we could take a call, we will take a call. But, we will take calls, but Hamza's going to be being careful this time.
Do you think I should actually...
we just got a super chat. We just got a super chat, folks. And it's a $5 super chat, and it's probably going to go off here in a few seconds.
Nice.
Hopefully, it's gonna go off.
Well, so what I'm wondering, Tommy, is when people do a super chat, should you do a push-up for every $1?
No. Okay, what does it say? It didn't say anything. I heard it go Hamburg Fedora, Hamburg Fedora. Well, thank you so much for that super chat. We do appreciate that.
I don't know. It might not read it if there's certain words in it or something. You know, I think that website that does that has like a filter in it or something. I don't know if it had. It says, hold on, let me read it in the chat here. John Fears should be put on trial for Nazi war crimes. Don't worry, Tommy. Burning down a forest isn't as bad as killing a bunch of Jews. Love the show. And then somebody said, wow, thanks, Yakov. You're a really good guy. You deserve more than 1 million subs. I love you. That's what somebody else said to you. And then Yakov Petrovich Goliadin Sr. said, Goliadkin? I can't read his name. Glad to support the channel. Wow, censorship.
I want to say something here. I want to put my foot down now and say this. John Fears is not a oopsie.
He's not an oopsie, actually?
John Fears is not a Nazi.
He's
John
not an
Fears,
oopsie.
he is a content creator, and you
A communist creator?
Shut up, Hamza. But John Fears is not a Nazi. He is a content creator that just makes videos, and you stupid trolls hate on him all the time. Hamza, this is not please. Just a second. You trolls hate on him all the time because he wants to make sure that no one is talking garbage about him in his chat. You guys are the Nazis. You guys are the haters that hate on him. John Fears is a good man. John Fears is a content creator just like me. I want my chat to be clean. I want my chat.
I want it to be chatty. Let's have the chat get chatty. Shout out to Dara Boo Boo Princess.
But I just want to stand up for John Fears and say John Fears is a good person, okay? He is not a bad person. He is not a Nazi. You guys are the Nazis. You haters are the Nazis. Okay? You trolls are Nazis. You know that? John Fears.
Is this podcast dedicated to the trolls?
Hello, Adam Bacchetti. Hey, come on. Come on.
Where's Adam Blombier?
Can you please turn your setting on something else? That's annoying.
What, because I said Adam Blombier?
No, that voice is annoying.
I was just wondering, where's Adam Blompier? Shout out to Pachidi.
But just to let you know, Pachidi, just to let you know, Hamza just cracks up laughing every time I say Adam Pachiti. Like, I sent you that video.
No, not Pachidi. Every time you say Adam Blompier.
Adam Blompier, he just starts busting out laughing. He thinks that name is so funny.
Do you want to take a call?
Is it a safe call?
I don't know. You want me to?
Yes.
You want me to screen it first?
Screen it first, yes.
I'll be back.
Yeah. So, Hamza's going to take that, screen that call, and just gonna say that you know, I've just been doing my best here. Vlog 110, it's being worked on right now. It's being uploaded. You know, I just, it's processing now. I have to give it a thumbnail, and then, I give it to the patrons first. And I want to say to all my patrons that have been here so long, I appreciate, all your kindness, you know, all the donations like you guys have done, and I will at some point arrange a time to get. I know I've been so busy with so many things in my life. So I'm just I will eventually have a patron hangout on Google Plus Hangout off air with my patrons to talk with them, have conversations with them. And I just also want to say to Adam Pacitti and to all my other patrons, and especially just want to say to Adam Pacitti, thank you so much for all the hard work and dedication that you have been here to the Tommy Network, and your donations and your fandom is really much appreciated, and you don't hate on me. You stick up for me as a friend, and I appreciate that and everything you have ever done. By the way, I just recently watched Stranger Things, and I have to say it was really good. It had me on the edge of my seat. I really think that Netflix is the new frontier of entertainment today. And I think it's interesting that comedians don't go on Comedy Central anymore to get a comedy special. They go on Netflix now. I think it's interesting now that that's where we've gone now. Even some comedians have said that. Wow, it's interesting. Comedians don't go on Comedy Central anymore to get a comedy special. Oh, by the way, I just want to say this. Right now, the Pickle Boy, kid behind a camera, things are not well with him right now. His dad is in the hospital, and everybody knows who Angry Grandpa is in this community.
Who's Angry Grandpa?
You don't know who Angry Grandpa is, Hamza?
I'm not in this community, so I guess not.
Angry Grandpa is a guy that angrily breaks things, and Michael films it, and he lashes out. But everybody loves him. Everybody loves Angry Grandpa, and he is a big part. He is a staple here on YouTube. People know who he is is here on YouTube. And right now, Angry Grandpa's in the hospital, and he's not doing so well. And I just want to say, I send your prayers to the Green family, and we hope that he gets through, because if we lose Angry Grandpa, it will be really sad that we lost such an awesome YouTuber. Even though Michael pulls the strings and everything, Grandpa has a full understanding of his fans, his youngins, and we all sit back, we all enjoy the funniness and the strangeness of the Green family and what they do here on YouTube, and that Angry Grandpa, you will never be forgotten, and we send your prayers, and we hope you fight through this, because I love the Angry Grandpa show. It's one of my favorite channels to watch. Besides the other channels that I watch, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me, and I send my prayers your way, Michael, and I hope everything goes well with your father.
He's sick right now?
Yes, he's in the hospital currently.
Okay. Well, you never know. He might make a miraculous recovery, so we'll just hope for the best.
Now, okay, what is it? Oh, we got
Sclumbondi, actually.
No. We got, now what does that mean when it's V, 2V? What does that mean exactly?
I think that means somebody donated some yen to you, like some Japanese yen. I don't really know.
Yen? How?
Or maybe it's Chinese. Maybe it's wang. Maybe they donated you some wang.
Now,
you got some wang.
Chicken wang, wang, pang. Hamza, did you hear the other rap song I was telling you the other day about? Did you hear the rap song I called you up?
I'm a T-Rex?
What?
I'm a T-Rex? The Doug Walker song? I'm a T-Rex?
No, I called you up the other day, and I told you a rap song. Oh, good. Me and I'm working. Hamza also helps me out with Funktaculous, and we're a big team together, and we're working on another song for Funktaculous. I have Super Saiyan Driver, and we're coming out with another one called Dollar Menu at some point.
Snap! Yeah, that sounds great. You want to do a preview of it?
Yo, I'm a player, I'm a player, I spend it every day, I'm a player, I'm a player. I go to McDonald's and I spend the dollar menu. I buy the dollar menu. I buy off the menu every single day. I'm a baller, I'm a baller. I'm a spender. I'm a player, I'm a player. Nothing but a player, buying off the dollar menu. McChicken, the McFry. Everything you want, make. I'm a dollar fool every single day. Pinching pennies. I'm not Jewish, you know, I just want to pinch the pennies. I'm not anti-Semitic, but I'm just saying I have a Jewish friend called the God of Cringe. He's Jewish. He pinches pennies every single day. Spending, blending, got a bun of dending. Keep this spending, got some bending. Bishop is spender, big spender, big blender. Got that times, got that rhymes, got that meme on a ream on pines. Big bang, big money, big hustle, big gold spender. Walking down the street, paying that dollar menu, dollar menu. Okay, I'm done, Hamza. Just a second.
Yo, man. So, hey, Tommy,
Hello?
I got a question. What the heck?
Hello? Nothing.
Nothing yourself. Mick Nothing, in honor of that song you just sang. Hey, man, Tommy.
Yes.
Hey, Tommy. You know, at McDonald's, they actually discontinued the dollar menu. So if you're going to make a dollar menu song, we should probably leave out all the Mick this and Mick that and Mac this and Mac that. That's how I started ordering recently. When I go into McDonald's, instead of saying, hi, I'd like a McChicken, I'm like, yo, I'd like one Mac chicken. And I feel like when I order it like that with a little bit of punch to the delivery, I feel like they make it better. Like they toast the bun a little bit longer. They put more care into making sure everything's put together beautifully because they feel pride in the Mac.
Do you think McDonald's is taking themselves too serious? Like they're trying to promenade themselves as a 4-star restaurant when they're just a burger joint? Like
I don't know. McDonald's has always been to me like the epitome of luxury, leisure, and what's that word where you pinch pennies? Frugality. You know, I don't know. You know, it's funny because I think bada boom, realest sandwich in the room, the Mac chicken.
But, you know, honestly, McDonald's, I'm not trying to give hate to McDonald's, but McDonald's, here's what you're trying to do. You're trying to make a turd look fancy, and you're a burger joint, okay?
You shouldn't call a burger a turd. You eat burgers all the time. Are you trying to say you eat turds?
No, but they're just trying to make themselves look like a 4-star restaurant, and they're trying to...
I think they're really actually a little nice for just like a sloppy... Like spatter
God,
of
the
grease.
donation, thank you so much. 2 bits, thank you so much. I don't know.
200 yen.
I don't know what 200 yen is in United States money. I don't know if Hamza could ever.
I think you can trade it in for sushi. You know, you can actually go to your local sushi restaurant and you can actually, I think you can trade it per grain of rice.
It says something about message delete Hamza. What? Message? Hold on a second. Message DEET Hamza vlogs. I think that says message delete by Hamza vlogs. Folks, I try to read words sometimes. I do my best to try to read words, but it just comes out in the wrong way. But you know.
Would you ever try to say the word Sklomboni 6 times fast?
No, I will never say it until the day I die.
What about slowly?
No, I'm not going to say it. But we were on the topic of McDonald's and how McDonald's is really trying to falsely give this image of this big fancy restaurant when it's just a burger joint.
How do you get that impression, Tommy? I feel like if I go there, today, I went there on my lunch break. I ordered a hamburger. It was 89 cents for a hamburger. You feel like them putting a 89-cent price tag on their hamburger is them trying to be all fancy?
The high price items. Look how they advertise with the.
But it's up to you. You don't have to. You don't have to order the fancy stuff. You could go in there and say, "I'd like a hamburger," and it'd be 89 cents. What's the matter with that?
I understand that there is the low items, and then there's the high price item, like the $8 items that have the fancy box in it, and it has like the fancy chef knives and stuff like that, and it's like they're turning into Chris.
You know what that's for, Tommy?
What?
It's for when somebody lowly like me drags a nice dapper person like you to an establishment like McDonald's, and I say, "Hi, Tommy, this is where I want to eat dinner. I'm going to order one hamburger, and it's 89 cents." And I scrounge around in my pocket, and I pay for the hamburger. And then you're behind me in line, and you can order, and you think you're looking at my order and my hamburger, and you're like, "Do I really want to eat that? Do I really want to? Hey, man, do you really want to put that into your body? Do you really want to do that to yourself? Do you want to put that into your body, man?" And then you go for the higher price item because you care about yourself and what you put in your body, whereas me, I'm just like, "Hey, you got something on the floor back there you can sweep up and put it into a basket for me?"
Well, I saw somebody say about number one China, but the thing is with number one China, they don't claim to make themselves look like a high dining, high quality. They are a Chinese food restaurant that you come in.
Now, you're right. They are a Chinese fruit restaurant, but the thing is, they do. That's what I said.
Yes.
That's what I said. And they do have items that are more expensive than any item at McDonald's. If you look at the menu at number one China, you can actually find there are items like called Happy Family. There's an item called Happy Family. If everyone in your family is upset, sad, mad, they're yelling at each other, slamming doors, you order Happy Family. It'll actually make your family happy. It's drugs, Tommy. It's drugs. No, you're putting drugs, not food. It's a Chinese fruit restaurant, and it's actually called No One China, not number one China. I looked at the sign. It said NO1 China, No One China. And they're a Chinese fruit restaurant that apparently you appreciate because you go there, 6 times a day or even 10 times a day sometimes?
I don't go there 6 times. I go there if I have money, if I have the time.
Why did you fire me as an editor, Tommy?
No, you fired yourself, dude. You fired yourself when I stopped.
Oh, frig off.
No, you I asked you to help me edit a couple of videos, and it just seemed like, okay, you want me to be honest? You want me to be from my perspective of what happened? I never fired you as an editor. You volunteered to edit my videos when everything happened with the channel.
And so that's your opinion.
It is my opinion that.
Well, what are the facts?
The facts is that I stopped paying you, and then you wouldn't do it anymore.
No, that's not the facts at all. The facts are that I was really just busy with my full-time job and raising 2 kids and trying to keep my cars on the road, and I was getting buried underneath the weight of you pumping out so many videos.
I'm sorry if I did that. I don't know why we brought up this subject, but
somebody asked in the chat, but people are also asking for one question, one impression.
If people will ask for an impression, I will do one, but as long as
do you want people to call the phone number to ask for the impression, or do you want people to just put it in the chat?
Put it in the chat. Because it seems like you didn't pull that caller in here, so it seems like...
Well, I went on the other line with him and talked to him for a minute, and he said he'd call back in 10 or 15 minutes.
Now, was he more perceptive of like saying, okay, I'm going to call and I'm just going to say the N-word like a million times? Like, did he seem like that, or did he
I actually asked him that. I said, are you going to try to scream a bunch of racial slurs on here? And he said, no, man. He said, I'm kind of with Tommy on the opinion about that whole issue. You know, it's like not very entertaining, but
okay, just want to make sure, because Hamza, they could try to trick you and dupe you and make them think, yeah, I'm just gonna trick Hamza because Hamza's not that smart, so I'm gonna trick him and give him.
Apparently, the people that are calling into your show are like overweight Italians from the mob.
No, oh jeez, I had me a delicious hamburger, by the way. Brendan came over, and we fixed hamburgers, and it was really good.
Did you use the George Foreman?
Yes, I did use the George Foreman grill. It worked really well.
Well, there's a new one out, actually. It works better than the George Foreman grill. I don't know how trustworthy it is, but it's called the Bill Cosby grill.
tell you something. You're going to stick the burger inside the grill, and then you have to take a hammer, and then you have to stick it on it, and then you put the roofie inside the burger, and then when you pop it up, you stick it in your mouth, and then I'm going to give you a bit of Bill Cosby.
All right, Tommy, your first caller.
Hello, welcome to the Going Insane podcast. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, Tommy, what's up, man?
Hello, Quentin.
Hey, how come you blocked me on Twitter again, man?
Because you're running your mouth and you're asking me stupid questions. No, I'm not even gonna say what you asked me because you ask me stupid questions all the time, and that's why I blocked you because you're.
Let's do. Can we do a reenactment of that? Because a lot of people didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. I don't even know what you guys are talking.
I don't want to experience the stupidity up front. I don't want to have these stupid. All these stupid questions that he asks me on Twitter and why I blocked him for the reason that I asked him. Then he's always...
Now, let me guess, Tommy, in your opinion, is that a stupid question? Why did you block him? When he asked, why did you block me? Did you think that question was stupid also, just because it's from Quentin?
No, I didn't think it was stupid. I think he's asking a good question, and I'm giving him my answer to him. And if he doesn't like it, tough noogies.
Well, now in the chat, somebody's saying hashtag unblock Quentin.
No, I'm not unblocking Quentin because you screw things up oftenly, Quentin. You keep asking me stupid questions. I appreciate that you're my fan, but you ask me stupid things and you act like a troll sometimes.
Well, I think the last question I asked was, when was the next Going Insane podcast?
No, I think you asked me something more ridiculous, and you kept asking questions about Joe Cronan and that kind of crap, and you were trying
Who
to
is this Joe Cronan that you keep talking about? I always hear in your videos recently, Joe Cronan this, Joe Cronan that. Who is Joe Cronan?
You know who he is, Hamza. Quit bulling around.
I'm bulling around. Oh my gosh, shout out to Junk Drawer Videos. Adam number 6.
Adam number 2. He hates it when I call him that.
Yeah, what is number 2? Is that sounds like something Joe Cronan would say. That's like basically number 2 is when you go to the bathroom and you sit down on the toilet.
Hey, Tommy, did you go trick-or-treating this year?
No, I did not go trick-or-treating. I'm 27 years old. I don't go trick-or-treating anymore. I just admire the costumes.
I know some 27-year-olds who go trick-or-treating.
They would be arrested for that because the fact is it's illegal to trick-or-treat past.
It's illegal?
It is. It's illegal.
I didn't know that.
How did you find this out, Tommy? Is this real life
It's a state
experience?
law. It's a state law. If you have to stop trick-or-treating past the age of, what is it? I think at least 18.
So wait a minute. Is it a state law also that you have to troll Junk Drawer Videos by calling Adam number 2? Is that...
I don't troll him. I'm just being funny when I say that.
Okay, but when people are being funny towards you, is it trolling?
When there's a certain limit to being funny, and there's a certain limit to how people are saying things.
Would you say that it's a fine line?
I wouldn't say that you're trolling me. I say that you're just joking with me, and I know you in person. I don't know these other people that are being outlandish and making stupid comments on my YouTube channel.
Like when somebody... Yeah, you know, by now, you really know Quentin.
I don't know him 100%. I know you as one of my viewers. That's all I know you as.
You could get to know me. We could become friends if you didn't block me every time I message you.
Tommy, have you ever been blocked on Twitter?
Yeah, he got blocked by Joe Cronan.
So do you know how it feels?
Yeah, I know how it feels.
I mean, I've got Junk Drawer Videos in the chat saying that he feels like you're trolling him when you call him Adam number 2. And there's another comment, a few comments later from him saying, Tommy, please call me Adam number 1 or you are a troll.
Okay, if that'll make you happy, I'll Adam number 1.
Bam, dude, you're doing it. You're really actually, you're doing something for somebody else. And I think that's good. That's selfless, man. You're doing a selfless act. Adam Pachiti's in the chat, too, saying, I'm going to block Tommy until Quentin is unblocked. How do you feel about that?
Adam's such a good guy. Thanks, Adam.
And Junk Drawer Video says, "Thank you, Tommy. I knew you weren't a troll."
But Chidi, you don't understand. You don't understand what angle I'm coming from here, and I'm, me and you are friends, and like I trust you. I don't trust Quentin here.
What? Why not?
I just don't trust you. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you.
How far do you think you could throw me?
Hamza, can
That's
you
a
please,
good question.
Quentin,
That'd be like a shot
Hamza,
put.
please hang
It'd be
up
like
on
a
Quentin.
shot put.
I mean,
Are we? Okay, I think we.
Wait, I got a couple more questions. How often are you gonna do the Going Insane podcast? The last one was like 2 weeks ago or something.
well, whenever we can. If I'm not busy, and like whenever we can do it, and Hamza's available. Hamza was available last time, but I had a lot on my plate last Friday.
I was about to say I was down. I was ready. I actually
know.
had this whole thing set up. We were going to see how far you could throw Quentin.
But
Yeah, I want to do that.
But yeah, I answered your question.
Bet I could kick your ass.
Just a second. Let's add in. Hey, man, what's up?
Oh, it's the insane! It's insane podcast.
Apparently, it. Hold on a second. Okay. Let me try to. I don't know how I can add you in. Let me. Okay, add in. Just a second. Hold on, I'm sorry, folks. Let's see if we can get Hamza back. We have another member of the Going Insane podcast. I thought you were gonna be we have Anthrit here. How you doing, Anthrit?
I'm getting insane. Yeah.
Wow, your volume is really
I've got
loud.
beer. I'm getting drunk. I'm gonna tear some stuff up. I'm gonna kick this box. I'm gonna kick it.
Oh, jeez. Apparently Hamza hung up. I don't know why he hung up. I guess the other.
I don't know. Maybe he's afraid of me now.
I'm trying to. My bad. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm trying to see
So
what's.
what happened, Tommy? Did you leave the call with me and you went into a call with Anthra, and now
Well,
nothing's being streamed at all?
Yeah, everything's being streamed right now. We're still streaming. Right now, the show is still going on.
So you can actually hear me on the stream?
Yeah.
I just checked. I can hear both of us.
Okay.
Just so
Well, I got confused because you actually left the call with me and Quentin. You left the call, and then I couldn't add. I was trying to add Anthra to the group call, but
Dang it. Hey, Adam, how you doing there? Just a second. Let me add you to the call. Okay. Oh, shoot! I don't know how to run Skype. Can you hear me, Bachidi? Bachidi? Hello? Oh, shoot. I don't know how to run Skype. Please, if you guys can, Bachidi, everybody, please just call Hamza, because I don't know how to run Skype. Okay? I'm not that coordinated. I am not that coordinated. I should not. Oh, my God. I don't know how to run Skype. I am not that coordinated, folks. I am so sorry. I feel so uncoordinated. I am so sorry. Okay. Get my head together here. I'm sorry, folks. I apologize. I don't know what I'm doing right now, and I feel 100% bad right now. Shoot. My head is beating at 1,000 miles per hour, and I'm trying to make sure we have the most perfect show for you guys, and I don't know how to unpause this. Okay, I'm just gonna hang up. Alright. You there? Hello? I can't hear you. Okay. Hamza, I'm just gonna call you back, and I don't know what's going on here. I really Don't know what to do right now. I am losing my mind. I apologize, folks. We'll get things back into order right now. And okay. I'm just trying to make sure everything goes off without a hitch. To be honest with you right now. And for some reason, it won't let me call Hamza. Okay, there's Hamza and Anthony. I just don't know how to unmute. It won't let me unmute him.
828-419.
Hey, Hamza. Sorry about that.
You're back. We're wondering where the hell you went.
Yeah, where have you been?
Well, I took a call from Pachidi, and I should just let you do all the Skype calls, honestly. Pachidi,
No shit.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be messing with anything with Skype. I should just be an entertainer.
Yeah, what do you want to grab an electric fence for, man?
Okay. Pachidi, call
Yeah,
Hamza's...
You don't want to touch those. They freaking shock your ass. The next thing you know, you're putting a sheep up next to it and fucking it.
Oh.
And then you're going to be walking around town with signs that say "Down with electric fences" and stick figure peeing on an electric fence.
You start having protests, and people are going to start, signing your petition. And next thing you know, electric fences are going to be illegal.
Tommy, do you think that'd be a good logo for your channel, like a stick figure but with a really lifelike genitalia?
Oh, God, Hamza, that's ridiculous.
Oh, I get it. Ridiculous. You put the dick in ridiculous. I get it, man.
Oh, jeez. So, Anthony, how are you been doing? What have you been up to? I understand that you've been retooling your RV to start the
Is that another dick joke?
Yeah, it was, I think.
Retooling the RV? Dang, Tommy, you're on a roll, dude.
And I
Crazy like amazing.
Anthony, I understand that you wanna settle something with Hamza. Do you want to settle it here on the show with Hamza?
Well, we already did it, but we weren't live.
Yeah, we thought we were live on the channel and we were beefing. And then we had a bro hug and we worked it all out. But then we realized we weren't even live on your channel. But so you kind of missed it. But one thing I learned about this situation was that back in the day when Anthrit had uploaded that gay porn to your channel, just as a joke or whatever, someone else had actually removed it and that you were a fan of it. I didn't even realize that. I thought you were...
I was not a fan of that. I removed it instantly and deleted it.
Oh, alternative facts, I see.
No, it's no. There's no facts. That's everything you just said was false.
I was planning on blaming it on Joe Cronan.
Oh, God.
That little crony, if I ever get the chance and get on his show, I want to rip him a new one. I just want to rip his a-hole open and just tear him a new one. I just want some of that Joe Cronan. Oh, yeah.
Why does he call himself Joke Ronan?
I know his real name.
Is his real name Joe the Joke Ronan, or is it just really Joke? Or is Joke short for Joseph?
Hamza, his name is Joe Cronan.
That's what I just said was Joke Ronan. Keeping you on the alternative fact. Oh, shout out to Barney from The Simpsons.
I love beer. I love beer.
Oh man, that's scary how good you can do that.
That's like me every day. Fucking beer. I'm a little toasty tonight. I'm feeling really good.
I heard you just went and picked up your wife. Were you driving after drinking or drinking after driving?
Actually, I couldn't drive at all. It's freaking. We got a foot of snow and the car's freaking buried in the backyard, and you can't go anywhere. And we're all on foot now.
Holy crap, Antarctica, huh?
No,
yeah,
okay,
no kidding.
I was confused.
I was told that global warming was happening, but I'm starting to have my doubts. I was really hoping global warming would happen and I wouldn't have to deal with this snow anymore.
I don't know, Tommy. You handle a lot of globes. Last globes you had in your hands or your mouth, were they feeling like they were warming or did they feel normal?
I've never had any globes in my mouth. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, do you got a video of that? I want to see it.
It's processing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Log 110 is getting processed right now. Hopefully,
Log 110, global handling.
no. But what is it? Oh, just recently, a really good announcement. Ashley, my friend, just got engaged recently to Holden.
Oh shit! That means you're not gonna tap that poon anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about. Me and her are just friends.
Well, that's going to be adultery. If you guys do anything,
First, that's a blue balls, man. That's a blue globe. Ooh, man.
We're just friends. We've
global catastrophe.
Well, what about Crystal? Yeah, is she still available? You can go for her.
Well, Crystal is, we're just friends. Also, that's all me and her ever been. We've never been in a romantic relationship. We're just friends.
Well, just get her
I
drunk.
can always dream.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Tommy, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
Quit trolling me. I'm here.
Oh, geez, man. Ha ha ha, Tommy. I was just saying, I was doing a mic check, man. That wasn't trolling.
Okay, but yes, I'm here. I'm here, and we're live.
And guess who's not there?
Who?
Ashley.
Ha ha ha.
Tell us are you happy for her that she's engaged, or are you bummed out about it?
I'm happy that she's...
If it was Tommy, I'd go find that motherfucker and say, you know what, this is my girl. You're going down. You know, this is it. This is Ashley's mine.
Show him who's boss.
The problem with that is Ashley doesn't want me. She wants Holden. So I'm happy.
Well, because have you ever actually went to her official, public boyfriend and done anything like that? Like, really, have you ever went and roughed a guy up for her and actually said, this is my girl, and I'm just letting it be known that she's mine? Have you ever done that to anyone?
Never done that to anybody. Because me and Ashley have never stated that we ever were in a serious relationship, and we were just friends.
Do you think that's what she's waiting for? Like, if you go to her wedding and they say, if anyone has anything to say...
Last word, Tommy steps up. Heck yeah.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. And Tommy says, here's my piece right here.
I just know that the fact that Holden would grab that big old butcher knife that he uses in the haunted farm, and he...
is that what Ashley calls it?
Just take that big old butcher knife and cut my balls off. I know that for a fact.
You mean globes?
Ha ha ha! You're funny.
Now you wonder why the Harlem Globetrotters named himself the Harlem Globetrotters. How do you trot a globe? Is that something you learned on your first day on the job?
No, it's about the second.
All right, Tommy, hold on for a second. I'm just going to go on the other line for a second.
Okay.
So I guess that's just me and you, Tommy.
Yes, it is. It's just we're just chilling here. We're just hanging out. You see any good movies recently, Anthony?
You know what's funny is I don't watch movies anymore because they all suck.
Have you watched Netflix Stranger Things?
You know, I've heard so much about it. I've got to check that one out.
I've watched all the seasons, so I know something that you don't know. I love it. I love knowing something that somebody doesn't know, and I love having that.
Hey, you're talking to a guy who spends his time browsing Pornhub.
And you have a beautiful Asian wife at home that you could be burying your sausage into.
Well, the best part is when you got a wife, you watch the porn together, and it gives you ideas for positions and stuff. And trust me, trying to imitate that stuff is the most hardest thing you can ever do in your life. Try to imitate porn with your lover. Seriously, try it. Anybody out there in the audience, try it. You got a girlfriend or anything, put a porno on and try to imitate it. Good luck.
And the thing is, honestly, they have fans, and plus, when you're into all that, you're all sweaty and everything.
Ceiling fans?
Well, they have fans in pornos. Like, you don't hear them because they cut out it, and that's why.
So wait a minute. It's actually kind of like a sitcom. Like it's in a, it's taped in front of a live audience.
Can you imagine? This orgasm was taped in front of a live studio audience.
Hey, you know what? That probably sells better than any TV we're getting now. All I see is that fucking Trump everywhere.
Next episode, Jerry is banging the snot out of Elaine on the sofa couch. And, by the way, Hamza, what was your opinion of the God of Cringe when he was here? Because Hamza got to meet the God of Cringe. He came into Ingles and met Hamza. Hamza, what was your opinion of the God of Cringe?
If you say it's cringy, it's totally out of the question.
I'm just going to say I have one word. Cringe.
But wouldn't you say he's a nice guy?
He actually is a nice guy.
He is. He's a really nice guy, and he's really Jewish.
Nice and cringy.
If he didn't buy you dinner, he's not a nice guy.
Adam Bachidi, call Hamza Skype. He will answer you, okay?
I think he just tried to call my Skype, and I couldn't answer it because I'm in a call with you. But if he tries to call the number, I should be able to add him.
The problem is he lives in England, so if you add him to your Skype and you just add him to the call, you could pull him into this call. If you
Actually, I can only talk to him on the other line. I just got off the other line with him.
Oh, what did he say to you?
He said he was already in a group call with you. I think that's maybe why it wouldn't let me add him to another group call. But did you end your call with him?
Yeah, I did. I ended it with him.
Okay. Oh wow, you and Pachidi ended things?
No, we're still friends. Me and Bachidi are good friends, and
he's calling right now. Let me try to get on the other line and verify that with him. I still can't add him to the other line. Hold on.
Junk Drawer Video wants you to whip out your cock, dude.
Not gonna do that. That's never gonna happen because that would hurt my channel. I'm not Sean's View. I'm not Sean's View Entertainment. I'm not gonna whip out my bird.
Dude, you can create a Pornhub account. You can upload videos to Pornhub just like you do YouTube.
Oh really?
But you can actually make videos of yourself, jerking it or doing whatever, and you can get likes, dislikes, and people commenting on it, trolling you on your cock. It's some wild shit, dude.
Yeah, it's something I'd rather not put myself out there so the trolls would go over there because they would manifest that and try to put that on YouTube and try to make me look like an idiot. That's something I'd rather not put my exposure in. I'm not going to put myself out like that and try to make myself look like an idiot. Oh, and by the way, I want to congratulate Adam Bachidi for starting up your new network. I recently saw that you guys broke off from Watch Culture and Wrestling Watch Culture, and you guys.
I thought it was What Culture.
What Culture? Yes.
Yeah, down with the Fear of the Beards comment. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's all I want to check out.
What's going on with Bachidi? Is he going to come in here?
He had just Skype called me. To my actual Skype, and I wasn't able to add it to the group call because it didn't give me the option. It just said answer, and it was on a separate line. So I told him to check out the phone number in the description and call the phone number in the description.
What he say? Did he say he could do that? Because his thing, he lives in England, and that causes him an arm and a leg to try to call into a show like that, Hamza. Just letting you know that he lives in England.
Well, I'm not trying to make anybody spend money here. I just told him when he tried to Skype call, it didn't give me the option to add it to the group call. I don't know.
It's weird.
I don't know what's up with Skype.
I wonder if I could. You think I could add him in? Like
I'm saying, Adam's mad. Maybe you're pissed at him, dude.
I'm not pissed at him. I'm okay with Adam. He's cool with
me. I thought you said that he made up the name Adam Blampier, and that was made up name.
No, he never made that up. That's Adam's name, Adam Blampier. Adam Blampier, and I'm a smartass because I'm an ass. No. What is?
You ever have to shave your pubes, Tommy?
Not gonna answer that question.
It's actually really. Have you ever tried it? You get the old hairs out, and you get it. Only problem is it itches when it comes to grow back in.
Not gonna do that. I'm not even gonna answer that question with a reply.
I'd say use the pluckers. Pluck them out, or try an epilator.
Ow.
Or try waxing it.
Yeah, dude. If you're trying to be dapper, you got a fedora. You should probably go with one of the high class Oriental places that does the Brazilians.
And they give you the massage too. Yeah.
I mean, just ask yourself, what would Joke Ronan do?
I don't know what he would do, honestly. I've never asked him. You know, I would say that I would invite Joe here to come on the show, but I know he's getting ready for monetize this tonight. And plus, he's probably doing a wrestling show right now somewhere else, and then they're probably going to do the show at 11:30 or midnight.
And I'm guessing Adam number 2 is Adam Position. So Adam number 2, he wants to get into a pool of pudding with you.
A what?
A pool, a pool of pudding. You take a pool, like one of those kiddie pools, and you put a ton of pudding in it. Put a ton of pudding in it. And you two jump in it, and you just go at it. Just punching each other, going at it, and watching the pudding fly.
So he wants to get in a wrestling match with me with a bunch of pudding. Honestly, Adam, I think I could probably dominate you. I think that I probably could put you into the pudding and make you submit.
Does that make you dominary?
Yes, I am dominary.
So you're the dominant. So if you were to ever have sex with anybody, male or female,
Because
everybody
everybody knows that Canadians are short.
The dominant, you'd be the one be like, no, you bend the fuck over. It's going in.
Well, because everybody knows. Well, besides Harley Mornstein, everybody knows that Canadians are short. But
Oh no! That's the fucking Chinese, dude. You got it wrong. I heard Canadians are fucking endowed. They're bigger than the Americans because their country's bigger than ours.
Well, I tell you what, Adam Bachidi's English, but that man is not short. That man is a beanstalk of a man. Like when I went to the event, the wrestling event, I'm like, okay, where's Adam? Where's Adam? And all of a sudden, I just do and I'm like, hello, Adam. And he's like, hello there, Tommy. How are you doing there today? Are you enjoying yourself, Tommy? And I'm like, yeah, you're humongous.
Why are you doing the Mark Hyder voice?
That's what I do when I do every English voice. It's like, oh, but I'm Mark Hyder.
So you're saying all English people sound the same, Tommy?
Hello?
Are you all saying English people sound the same?
No. You guys.
What are you saying, Tommy? You big racist.
I'm not racist.
Tell him.
Unbelievable, Tommy. I caught the end of the conversation, but I think you're engaged to Ashley. Is that correct?
No, her boyfriend.
Congratulations.
No. Adam, you're not hearing this right. She's engaged to her new boyfriend. Holden.
Hold on, what?
Holden. That's his name.
Oh, sorry. Are we having Skype issues again?
No, we're not having
we've got to hold it all in because he doesn't want us all to stand up and give him an ovation yet. Because when is the big day, Tommy?
I didn't propose to Ashley. Holden
She
did.
proposed to you. That's not propose.
Okay, everybody's trolling me here, and this is ridiculous because I said clearly Holden proposed to her.
I'll hold.
I thought one of Ashley's kids was yours.
No.
That's what I read. I saw it on Reddit. I saw it on Reddit, so it's got to be true.
Everybody knows that Reddit's a cesspool.
I heard that Ashley was the one that was sending you death threats during the whole Leafy is here situation.
Yeah.
She's the balloon girl. It's not a balloon guy. It's a balloon girl.
I've already put her head on the pedestal about that, and she admitted that she didn't do it.
So
you put her on she's okay. I'll tell you what I know. How did you put her on the pedestal? Did you tie her down? Hands behind the back or in front?
You're funny. The chopping block. I mean, I put her and Holden's head on the chopping block, and they said, "No, we didn't do it, Tommy."
Oh, you mean since they didn't admit it, you think it wasn't them because they didn't admit it?
Well, the balloons have come to a stop now. No one's done it, and I shouldn't be talking about it because now if I talk about it and then I get balloons at my door, I'm gonna be upset at you guys because you made me bring it up.
Word on the street, it was J-Rock.
I don't think J-Rock doesn't know where I live. Honestly, I've been talking to him.
Wasn't really J-Rock? That kind of like posted some things online. I don't know.
That wasn't J-Rock. That was J-Rod. He's an idiot.
Oh, the other one. Oh, I see. I get confused between all these J's.
By the way, I know this is not Tommy Talks, but I saw that recently you guys have started a new YouTube channel. What's going on with that, Adam?
Sure. It launches on Sunday. It's a Tommy NT 2010 review channel, so we'll be going through all of your history, reviewing each video in chronological order, and we'll be eventually, hopefully, we're gonna interview you, which will be huge.
Sunday, bloody Sunday.
You're funny, Adam. It's a wrestling
Thanks very
show.
much,
I know
Tommy.
that. I know it's a wrestling.
Nobody cares about wrestling. Who wants to talk about wrestling? Tommy, can we do one question, one impression?
Sure. What's your question? What's your impression?
Okay, my impression is Vince McMahon putting up Trump's wall between America and Mexico.
Okay. This is how we're gonna do it. The wall. Now, is he tearing down the wall, or is he supporting the wall?
No, he's putting the wall up. He's installing it.
He's building it himself.
Now, okay, Trump, how do you want me to do this? You want me to make it really thick so people can't get in? Do you want me to put missiles? Do you want me to put Roman Reigns jumping off the wall? Do you want me to put the Shinsuke Nakamura doing that flug splash off the top of it? How do you want me to do it? I just want you to make a humongous, gigantic, amazing, and it's going to be the most amazing wall ever. I tell you what, we're going to make America great again.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And my question is, if you were to propose to Ashley, how would you do it?
It would be definitely. I would definitely plan it out. I would definitely plan it out.
You know, you need a good plan. You take the wedding ring, and since your cock's not that big, you can put the wedding ring on your cock, whip it out, and say, "Ashley, will you marry me?"
First of all, by the way, you're an idiot. Oh, jeez.
Wait, was that the whole list? Usually when you say first of all, that means you have other points afterwards.
First of all, you don't, and then also, first of all, you don't know what my bird looks like, so you'll never find out.
Get it out, Tommy. Let's have a look.
I would say it's at least 12 inches.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I tell you what, Tommy, I'm gonna send you this .exe file. I want you to open it. And then next time you're watching porn and doing your thing, I'll get the answer.
Oh, yeah, you're stupid. Yeah. Ha, 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 ha.
Wait a minute, Tommy. We're supposed to keep this PG, and you said, first of all, he's an idiot. Now he's stupid. Let's try to keep it PG with the language, please. But also, is that why people are blocking you on Twitter? Because you're sending them pictures of your genitalia in their DMs?
No.
You're sliding in the DMs with the pictures of the nudes?
No, that's not true.
Oh, no, Joe Cronan is kind of sending me some questionable material lately.
I don't know what to say to that.
Tommy, don't be doing a crying video just because you heard that someone else is friends with him on Twitter.
I don't know what you're talking about, Hamza. Like I've never done a crying video. I did a video because I was being.
Yes, you have.
I did a video because I made a video because I was getting death threats, but that was
okay. I just want to bring this on the board. Tommy, I don't know if you pay attention to anything that's going on in the community, but right now in the community, everyone's saying Joe Cronan scripted that video.
No, it's not scripted. It's a
huge scoop.
Does Joe Cronan know Leafy is here?
No, he doesn't.
Well, wait a minute. Is Leafy here?
Ha ha ha.
Oh, ha ha ha.
Oh, yeah, you mean this? Hi, I'm Leafy. Leafy is here. And I just want to say I have hashtag no chin. And I have millions of dollars. And I shouldn't even be making YouTube videos anymore. Oh, yeah. I can't get enough of Keemstar. Oh.
Sexy.
You sounded just like him, dude.
Hamza, you do a better impression of Leaf. Well, for the longest time, like me and Hamza would be hanging out, and Hamza would do his ex-girlfriend had to tell him, stop doing an impression of Leafy. Stop doing that voice. Because Hamza would just randomly do it with her. And she was like, stop.
I would randomly just do it with her.
Yeah, especially with the Leafy voice. It'd probably turn things on in the bed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, jeez.
Tommy, there are a few questions in the chat. How big is Chester the Clown's wanger?
Since he doesn't really want me talking about. Hold on a second. What is that, Chester? I want you to shut up, Tommy. Don't talk about that. You hear that?
Oh boy, here comes. I think Tommy's about to walk off stage, and Chester's about to come on here.
No. Chester is he's away right now. He's on business.
We want Chester. Let's
He's
get
on
Chester
business.
out.
How is he
Don't
yelling
find
at
him.
you? I think he's there. I think he needs to come on the camera, Tommy.
Yeah.
Tell him to get out from under your desk.
There, and he's deep inside of you. I mean, deep, 12 inches.
Chester
down.
only comes out when I want him to come out. He has no control over me. I have control over him. I have absolute power.
Oh, usually when somebody's psychotic, the psychotic end is always in control.
No, I have more control. I have the switch.
Is Chester the one that proposed to Ashley?
No.
Congratulations, Chester.
Oh my God,
That makes
Chester.
play sex.
You're not going to get in a fight with Chester at some point and end him, are you?
I don't think so. Chester is just a part of my subconscious.
Speaking of which, there's a question here: who would win in a fight, Chester or Werecamp?
I think honestly.
Werecamp.
What?
Werecamp's vicious.
Werecamp is vicious, but if you hide his... Wait a minute, Werecamp doesn't wear glasses. But the fact is that Werecamp and Segacamp are the same people, or same person. And I've looked at...
Well, isn't that what Chester is? Tommy NC 2010 is the alter ego,
Some people are saying that that's you in the mask, Tommy.
No, that's not me. That's a completely different an iconication of another spiritual being inside of me. So, really, technically, when Chester...
Wait. You just said a spiritual being inside of you. So you're telling me Chester sticks his cock in your ass?
No. Oh my God! Wow.
Just his beans, not that. Just his beans.
Oh God.
His bang is his beans and mash.
Ugh. I hate when you have allergy season and your nose just absolutely...
No, that's not allergies. You just took a line of coke, didn't you?
No.
He said he was taking some bumps in that video he uploaded earlier. He said, the TCW video, the end of crucifix. He said, I've been taking some bumps, and I wondered what he meant. Because I googled that, and apparently it's slang terminology for snorting tiny
it's not.
amounts
Taking a bump is where
illicit drugs.
You jump off your feet, and also Adam Pacitti could tell you that he's been in the wrestling industry. What a bump is, and
taking a bump is taking a line of cocaine.
That's
I
a
didn't
freaking
think
lie.
you were that kind of guy, Tommy. So.
I am not a druggie.
Disappointing.
Okay, stop trolling me right now.
There's any way to lose weight. Any way to lose weight.
Oh my God! I know you guys are freaking doing this on purpose, and it's pissing me off right
Now, if someone crushed up a bunch of
If you keep
Doritos,
pissing me off, I'm going to kick your ass all the way back to Wyoming.
would you ever do a line of crushed Doritos out of a fedora?
I don't think so. I would never snort anything up my nose. Only if it was that medicine that clears up your nose. I've done that occasionally. Who has never done that? Stuck that thing up their nose and go. And
You do know that on the bottle it says if you use this medicine for any more period of time that it will actually damage your sinuses and make the problem worse.
Really?
Seriously. Yeah.
Then why do they give it to the public to use? That's ridiculous.
Make money. They want to make money.
You're only supposed to use it in moderation. You're not supposed to use it for everyday use.
Some people do. I don't use it in moderation. I just use it whenever I have to. I don't.
Tell me how come you don't do any more bonging up on the show when you do Tommy Talks? I don't see anybody bonging up anymore.
Because I don't support drug use.
It's not drugs. It's not drugs. It's legal in some states.
I did see you vaping. I saw you vaping at a Mexican restaurant once. What do you have to say about that? You were vaping at a Mexican restaurant.
That was not marijuana. That was strictly tobacco.
Alternative facts. This is alternative facts. But what if you proposed to Ashley and she said, "I'll marry you, Tommy, on one condition. I want you to go to a hotel room with me in the casinos, and I want you to do all these drugs with me." And she pulled out a briefcase full of illicit drugs.
Stop it. She's not that kind of person. You know that.
But just imagine if she said, "Will you do that one time with me? Then I'll marry you." Would you do it?
I don't know. I'm not going to answer that on camera. Quit trying to troll me, Hamza. Quit trying to ask me stupid questions like that.
That's a yes, isn't it?
It's not really a stupid question.
It is a stupid question. I'm not going to answer it.
I think
one
the
night
NC
of drugs for a lifetime of happiness and love, Tommy. Come on.
I'm not going to freaking answer that.
No, you need to do some drugs. Just once in your life. Take some shrooms. Take some LSD. Go get fucking plastered.
I'll be honest with you. I was offered by one of my good friends at my birthday party. It offered me a joint, and I said no. I'm not going to say who this person was, but they definitely offered me definitely offered me one, and I said sorry. I don't do drugs. I don't do that.
I think you need to try it. Try everything once. We should start a GoFundMe to get a load of smack in.
No, I'm not gonna. That would be a horrible thing to do.
You keep telling me coming to Black Mountain, but you guess what Anthrax smokes.
What?
And if you're gonna hang with Anthrax, you're gonna get high, dude. I'm gonna get you fucking plastered.
Well.
Now tell me, what sounds better? Tommy Narcotic 2010, NC Narcotic, Tommy Narcotic 2010, or Tommy No Cocaine 2010? Tommy No Cannabis.
Subject. Just stop it, Hamza. Please stop talking about it.
I'm sorry. My deepest apologies. 12 inches deep apologies.
I hate when you do that to me. I really hate when people see this side of me. I don't like it when you all you're trying to do, Hamza, is trigger me here, and I don't appreciate it.
No. You are in control. Me. You can decide if you want to be triggered or not. I'm just trying to be spontaneous here.
Remember when you had that interview with was it the movie guy? What's his name?
YMS?
Gino Cuddy.
Yeah. No, it's the dot movie guy. He said, "Embrace the memes. Embrace them. You gotta embrace the memes. You gotta roll with the memes." When somebody calls you in the comments section of YouTube, they say, "Hey, you're a flaming faggot." You go and you reply to them and say, "Hey, yeah, whip your cock out, buddy." You gotta fuck with them too. It's a lot of fun.
You don't be serious about it, Tommy. You just kind of go with the flow, roll with the punches. Just keep your energy going, so that way you don't get slowed down. Because sometimes when you get angry about it, you slow down and you don't stay on your feet. So you just gotta stay on your feet and just kind of go with the flow. You don't have to say anything you don't mean, unless you don't mean it. Then you can say it and say you didn't mean it.
And I wouldn't worry about the whole family friendly thing on YouTube, because you know what? Doesn't matter what, if you're family friendly or not. And they're going to demonetize you and take, and flag you down anyway. So just screw it. It's an open platform.
Yeah, they're demonetizing everything at this point anyway.
I mean, they demonetized the video of me ice skating as a kid. Ice skating. Demonetized, not advertiser friendly.
Do you think it was because you sucked at ice skating?
Yeah, but the problem is my video on fucking people on Friday is still monetized. I don't get it. I'm confused.
It's nuts, man.
Disgusting.
It really is ridiculous about this whole demonetization, because it just tells you that YouTube is pitching their pennies to who they want to give it to. And it's these big fat cats that are taking the money, and YouTube is just giving it to them. And I can name off a few names of people I think that I know that are getting this percentage of the money, and YouTube is just giving it away, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
We should boycott YouTube.
I did, folks. Recently, I did start a VitMe account. If you guys want to go over there and follow me on there, I will. Once we get up to 50 followers and more on that VitMe account, I will be uploading more videos and slowly walking away from YouTube. But I still will stay here with the audience that I have, uploading videos once in a while.
You should smash your play button up as an act of protest.
No, I'm not going to do that. You guys didn't do that there at Watch Culture.
Tommy, I bet you I have not seen one of these play buttons, but I guarantee you they're nothing but a piece of plastic, probably made in China. And I guarantee you that little reward that you think is so great is just a piece of plastic. Maybe even some paper.
That reward means a lot to me, and I'm never going to smash it. And if you smash it, Hamza, I'm going to smash you.
Somebody just said they donated.
You're shooting Hamza already, and he hasn't done it.
I know that, but if Hamza has any thoughts, I'm going to tell him what's going to happen to him if he ever has any thoughts.
Tommy, Fear the Beard just says, he just said, I just donated 1,000 points to Tommy.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much, but points don't mean anything on this channel. They do on the Joe Cronan show, but they don't mean anything here, really. And really, I want to say thank you for doing that. But points don't really matter over here, but, you know, they do to Joe, and that's how Joe makes his revenue is through points. And
What is revenue?
donations.
Like
That's how Joe makes his donations, is off the point system. They build a point system, and you know it basically. And that's the thing. I'm not talking trash about Joe Cronan. I respect Joe Cronan for what he does. Even though
okay, I'm putting this on the plate right now. Have you ever listened to his paid podcast called Corrupted?
I've heard some rumors. I've heard some stuff that has been said about.
You're not going to talk crap on Joe Cronan. And so basically what you're doing, what he does on his podcast is talk shit about you. And they go at it, Tommy this, Tommy that. But then basically think of this as the ring. You're in the ring with him. And Joe Cronan's on the other side. You're on one side. And Joe Cronan, he gives us promo. Tommy NC 2010 hops the ropes and hightails it out of there. You've got to stand up, Tommy. You got to get in that ring.
No,
got to battle that fight.
Tommy keeps running away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fight Tommy.
Well, I would like to have a fight with him straight. I don't want to talk behind his back. I want to talk to Joe. I want to talk to you, Joe. I want to work this out over live.
Yes.
You won't talk behind his back. You won't talk behind his back. But Joe Cronan, he makes exclusive content, paid content. Reason why I guess he does it is paid content, so you can't hear it. Talking behind your back.
Shit.
That's a Street Fighter technique, Tommy. He knows how to throw the punches, deliver the low blows, execute you in front of everybody.
Yeah, he does. And yet, I don't know if you're just blind to it or you just want to ignore it, but you're not getting in that ring, and you're just putting that tail between the legs and getting the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
I guess what it is I'm guessing. I'll make this analogy. Recently, Joe has been upset at Jim Cornette, and I'm guessing I'm like Vince Russo, and you
got to talk like a New Yorker. If you're like Vince Russo, you got to talk like a New Yorker. Vince Russo.
Jeez. But I don't know where I was going with that analogy.
Yes, you do.
You were working on it.
I was working on it, but then Hamza derailed me.
No, I'm just saying, don't get scared. I think what happens is you realize that you're talking about your true feelings about the situation. Then you get scared that somebody's going to get upset. Listen, nobody's scared that you're going to get upset when they're talking about you.
I haven't even been invited. My suspension is up. Joe hasn't. I could check my Twitter right now, and I can look at the fact that Joe hasn't unblocked me, and he has not invited me to come on monetize this tonight. And
you gotta
stand your ground. Stand your ground like a man, and maybe he'll respect you.
Hey Tommy, remember you told me, you said, hey Anthony, I need you to defend me on Twitter. I make that video defending you on Twitter, and I got you blocked again. Sorry.
And and the thing is, I want to say thank you for sticking up for me, but I don't understand why he didn't block you, but he blocked me. It's like he takes everything everybody else says to him and then directs it at me for no reason. And you know, I try to be modest. I try to be fair and balanced about the situation, and I try to be monotone. But you know, I know that I would like it if Joe came into my show and we had a conversation. We had an argument, an actual conversation, Joe. Instead of me coming on your show and you puppeteering me and talking down to me, and me and you actually working things out, and then you making promos on me and saying that I'm a piece of garbage for starting a show, and then when I kill that show,
Yes.
I'm still black sheep. I'm still black
Yes.
sheep in the community.
You Hollywood.
He sunk your Titanic. Joe Cronan was the iceberg that sunk the Titanic, which was your wrestling review show.
The best damn wrestling review show in the world. And Joe Cronan ruined that.
Facts, Tommy. These are facts.
And here's a fact, Joe. You said you didn't care. You said you didn't care if I did my wrestling. No, you did care, Joe. You do care. You get upset when people go live when you're live. So the thing is, you are upset, Joe. You were upset that I was going live. You banned me from both of your, you banned me from your review show, and you banned me from both shows, and including Monetize This. I understand banning me off of Monetize This, but banning me off your review shows, that's how we became friends, was because I was calling in your shows and talking about Raw. Yes, you have helped me out in the past, and I appreciate the stuff you have helped me out with, but at least be my friend and have a conversation. Honest.
Yeah, don't turn your back on you, Hollywood. You, Hollywood.
You
Hollywood.
You Hollywood. You Hollywood.
Sorry.
You Hollywood.
I'm just trying to get my, I'm just like, I mean, I've been holding
I think
back.
you've buried that, Tommy. You've been burying the spirit of you, Hollywood, because you feel like it's going to get you in trouble.
No,
But-
the spirit of you Hollywood is making videos and making content.
But it's about working together. You always said you Hollywood was about working together. The big YouTubers, the small YouTubers, everyone working together, not blocking people and getting mad at other people for making content. It was working together.
Yes, and that's what you Hollywood is all about. But certain people, I guess, don't see you Hollywood as that. They see as, okay, I'll go live, and then this other person has to stop, you know, from going live. And okay, I can search up while Monetize This is going live and see there's like 1 million other people live. While Hamza said this to me. Hamza said to me on the phone this afternoon that he could search up while Joe is live. While there's a whole bunch of other people live. And I mean, Joe, I'm not trying to talk shit about you, but I just wish you would work things out with me. That's
Well,
all.
a lot of people go live. A lot of people go live at the same time. They got to put their show out there.
Yeah,
And
that
Tommy,
was-
you know what would be helpful? If everybody who is watching this in the chat could put what you Hollywood means to them. Let's create that community spirit once more.
What is, folks, what does you Hollywood mean to you? I know I kind of created the staple for you Hollywood, and I said what you Hollywood is, but what is you Hollywood to you in your thoughts?
All about you.
Ivan Soneros says eggs. That's the only reply so far.
It's hard to believe.
I guess that's part of you Hollywood. Eggs are a part of life, a part of birth, you know, circle of life and all that. So
and it's funny that's
meaningful.
the first comment, and that is where the life starts. The egg, the embryo, spermatozoa.
You Saint says you Hollywood is YouTube's Hollywood, which makes sense. Poodle Toodles says you Hollywood equals unblock Quentin 2017. Drew Hollywood.
Yeah, that's an old one.
You Hollywood is Obsclondy.
Oh, Bushlondi.
Oh my god.
That's actually, I think, what it says, Bushlondi.
On Schleppy. You Hollywood is Tommy finally standing up to Joe Cronan.
Yes. Yes.
Abba says, you Hollywood meant to me old school Tommy Talks with Mr. Rasmus, Drew Hamza, and last but not least, Sega effing Camp. I guess Sega Camp's still around. You still talk to Sega Camp, right, Tommy?
Me and Sega are cool. We're good people. We're still good.
Hamza's here now.
He's still feeling Sega Camp balls just like mine.
Sega's a good guy, a hell of a gamer, hell of a friend.
Yes, he is a good guy. I do appreciate him as a person, and check out his YouTube channel, youtube.com/the Sega Camp Gamer. He is
Hey, you know what's funny, Tommy? You kind of brought him in his audience. For all of these shout-outs.
What? Who?
Hey, that's a positive thing.
What? Sega Camp?
You help him Sega Camp. Always shout him out. He gets your viewers. They're over there. Your community's hanging with them. And it's all good for him.
That's you, Hollywood.
Sega Camp.
That is you, Hollywood.
You know, I have to say I think one of the best moments that I've ever had here on YouTube or any convention was when I went to Vlogger Fair and met you, Anthony, and going to Playlist Live and getting on that stage and talking about you, Hollywood. I should have chanted you, Hollywood, but at the time I was nervous and I thought they were going to...
Yeah, you did it in front of Chris Brillo.
Yeah, he was like not sure about it. Like he was sure about it, but not sure about it. And I know that sometimes I do forget about you, Hollywood, but in my back of my mind, I know it's still there.
I think you admitted it a second ago, Tommy. You said you were going to do it, but you felt nervous. I think sometimes you think of it, but you bury it intentionally because you feel nervous. You don't know how people are going to react. You don't know if they're going to understand what you, Hollywood, is. And I feel like if you just let go of that nervous feeling and just blurt it out, start the chant, it's going to stick in people's head. It's gonna ring out. They're gonna wake up in the morning while they're brushing their teeth. They're gonna be brushing you, Hollywood, you, Hollywood. They're gonna be driving to work, you, Hollywood, and it's gonna be there ringing in their mind until they understand what it is. But not if you don't say it.
Amen.
What's up?
I don't think you heard a word you said.
Oh, you didn't hear me, Tommy?
Yeah, I heard you.
He heard you, but one ear out the other.
In one ear and out the other.
I understand about you, Hollywood, and everything. And then Anthony said, "Hey, man," and I said yes. And then and I was hearing what Hamza was saying, and then I heard you say, Anthony. I heard you said, "Hey, man," and I said, "Yes, Anthony." And then I heard everything about you, Hollywood, about me being nervous. I understand that.
Okay, well, what do you think? What do you think about that? I mean, do you think you suppress it? Do you bury it deep down and you think, you know what, you, Hollywood's dead to me? Or, you know, I'm not going to say you, Hollywood, if one person isn't respecting the you, Hollywood spirit out there?
No, I'll still chant you, Hollywood, and, you know, spread the message of you, Hollywood. And when I go to VitMe will also be a part of you, Hollywood, because you still are
uploading Hollywood.
You, Hollywood, you know. And
Tommy, I've got to go. Take care, guys.
Hey, do me a favor. Tell Adam Blampier hello, and we give you guys respect to what you're doing with the new channel, and I hope to arrange something with you. We could do something for an interview, okay, buddy?
Sounds good. Bid me Hollywood, Tommy. Take care.
No problem, man.
Peace.
Well, folks, I think we're going to end off the show here.
Just before you end it, there are some people that are asking in the chat. They came late into the broadcast and they've never heard of you, Hollywood, before. So some people are asking, what is you, Hollywood? So if you just don't mind, before you end it off, just to sum it up into one description real quick.
You, Hollywood, is you as an entertainer. You, Hollywood, is your Hollywood. And you as an entertainer project. You as an entertainer are your own celebrity. You, Hollywood, is your Hollywood. It's where you can make money and you can provide inspiration. You are your own Jack Black. You are your own celebrity. You are your own identity. You, Hollywood, is our Hollywood. That is what you, Hollywood, is.
And you've always said in the past, you, Hollywood, is big YouTubers working with smaller YouTubers, and it's not about the numbers. It's not about how much money you're making. It's just about putting yourself out there and becoming part of the scene on your screen.
Yes, and there in between the barriers here. We have there. I am here. You're here. Let's do this. And
Are we getting naked?
no, we're not getting naked. But I just want to say, check out Anthrit's channel. Check out Hamza's channel. He barely uploads, but he has a lot of good content on there from the past. And check out Anthrit at vitme.com/Anthrit. I'm guessing is that the correct URL for you, Anthrit? Because he's not on YouTube anymore. He's on Vitme, but he's still on YouTube. He is hanging by a thread on YouTube a little bit because he's going back and forth in between the platforms right now. And I understand that you hit 50 followers, and I want to congratulate you on that, man.
Yeah, got to get you some more followers on.
I know. I have 19 followers on there, and I've been trying to, get people to follow me. I need to make an official video talking about it, but it's like YouTube has been my life. YouTube has been my platform, and Hamza knows this. Like, I've always talked about YouTube.
Well, here's how I see it. Tommy's the YouTube's the ex-girlfriend. That's it.
But what if everybody knows you what if everybody knows you like in your local surrounding as YouTube and you're still trying to stay away from the ex-girlfriend, but at the same time you want to be with that ex-girlfriend because everybody knows that you have that platform.
I guess I haven't dumped her that good.
But yeah, check out Anthrit, check out Hamza, and as always, folks, I'm Tommy NC2010. Thank you for joining us for another awesome episode of the Going Insane podcast. And as always, I'm keeping you on the inside fact. Subscribe, support, stay positive. Enjoy monetize this on the Joe Cronan Show, and I'll catch you later, folks.
And Sclamboni.
No!